Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is O'Neil Catnell. I'm out of Jacksonville, Florida. I'm extremely excited to be your host on this call tonight. This is our team call. I want to thank each and everyone for being in attendance and being here promptly, ladies and gentlemen. We conduct these calls to provide infrastructure of support, training, inspiration, testimonial, to help ensure that you are receiving what you need to be successful with this monstrous opportunity with Synergy Worldwide, what I believe is the most significant cause driven opportunity. And, to be a part of a movement of people that are engaging and helping people become successful financially, but also impacting the health and wellness of thousands or millions of people, because of this wonderful opportunity. So we take it very, very seriously, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I've often said that 80% of success is showing up, and showing up on a 10 p.m. Eastern, on a Sunday night shows that you're committed to your success. And, that's one of the reasons why we designed a call at this time of night, to also facilitate for people calling in from various, time zones, but also to show that people are serious about being successful. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone, to achieve things, and have a little bit of being uncomfortable, and we're going to elaborate a little bit more on that. And that's how sometimes you'll gain your breakthroughs out there. But ladies and gentlemen, when you think about what we have here, we're part of a movement of people, ladies and gentlemen, that it is fantastic that this is the year 2019 is the year that we've all committed to transcend ourselves, to rise above, to go beyond, or to overpass or exceed, to go beyond the limit, because that's what it's going to take for us to be successful here and capture the market share that is available to us with Synergy Worldwide. The infrastructure is set. We have a great core of, success line and leadership around. And the most important element is you guys, the messengers. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to have a team call on a Sunday night, to get everyone started off on the right footing, to get your week going, and to gain results in your business, in your personal life, in life period, so you can realize your goals and dreams. And it starts with the environment that you're in. It starts with the group of people that you're in. But most importantly, it begins by you making a choice to put yourself first, so you can go after your goals and dreams. And then once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you have to have a plan. You got to have a structure. You got to organize it and compile it into a plan, because the good word says good planning and hard work leads to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts leads to poverty. And each one of you guys here, that's why we put together calls like this, to help you formulate your plan, execute your plan, and be consistent with it. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about 3 weeks ago about the 4 levels of commitment, and we talked about that, and it impacted a lot of people, got a lot of great responses. And also we've seen some people make some steps and choices in the group, that is fantastic. And then last week we talked about focus. After you have made your commitment, you have to stay laser being focused, and we wrap that up into an acronym. That focus stands for the formula of continuous unlimited success. Because if you focus, ladies and gentlemen, at the end result, success is at the end of it. So what does it take to really, really grow? Once you decide the level of commitment, and once you are becoming focused, ladies and gentlemen, what are some of the tools? What are some of the things that are elements, factors that's going to impact you to become successful? Well, one of the most key factor out there is your comfort zone. And we're going to elaborate on that tonight. Comfort zone, okay? According to the description on the encyclopedia, a comfort zone is a psychological state in which things feel familiar to a person, and they are at ease and in control of their environment, experiencing low levels of anxiety and stress. In this zone, a steady level of performance is possible. So let me read it again. A comfort zone is a psychological state in which things feel familiar to a person, and they are at ease and in control of their environment, experiencing low levels of anxiety and stress. In this zone, a steady level of performance is possible. So, comfort zone has given you exactly what you have right now. Okay? A steady level of performance where you are at ease, you're in control of your environment and experiencing low levels of anxiety. But there's some studies that shows you that a rise in your level of anxiety actually gives you greater focus. And it means that sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone to achieve more. You have to step out of what is your environment that you're in control of, okay? So that you can expand and grow. And that's what it means when it comes to being a part of this wonderful opportunity and capturing the market share. Because understand this, the environment that you're in control of also controls your income. It also controls how much money you're making. That environment. And if you're not happy with your level of growth, achievement, okay, and worth right now, take a look at that comfortable environment that you're in control of. You're going to have to shift that. You're going to have to, as we state sometimes, come out of the comfort zone and expand your horizon and get a little anxious so that you can focus, okay, and get a little stressed so you can focus and achieve some more. Not too much of it, just a little bit, raising the anxiety level a little bit, because what happens is when when you come out of an environment that you're not in control in, you get a little anxious and you get a little more stressful because you don't know what you don't know. But that's what it's going to take to capture the market share, ladies and gentlemen, because mark my words, your growth to the next level, achieving the ranks that you desire, is not going to come from your current environment, because your current environment only got you so far. So what do you mean by that, O'Neill? Well, many of us go and recycle through the same people all the time, or the same areas, or the same locale. Tonight's the night that you have to draw the line in the sand, ladies and gentlemen, and decide to come up with other options. I was talking to a dear friend of mine about comfort zone and what it will take for them to be more successful and, come out of their local area was the discussion. And, start going to some different locales closer by, look for civic meetings, networking meetings, entrepreneurial meetings. If you're looking for business partners, get out of your current comfort zone and go to those type of events and connect with people, meet and greet. And you're not going to be good at it, but guess what? It's a start. And if you continue to do it, then guess what? You become more comfortable, because that becomes your new comfort zone. You're expanding your horizon, okay, to interact with people that you would never normally interact with. That's how you're going to meet other people that will help you grow. Think about that. Okay? That's how we're going to meet others and start to expand, you know, your horizon. Because when you contemplate, our comfort zone, we have different comfort zones, whether it's in our professional life, we have comfort zone in our home, with our friends. There's a level of comfort, ladies and gentlemen. And we always are trying to expect growth through some means or and other that we have to control. But the part of it that you can't control is the experience of stepping outside and experiencing the anxiety and the stress of not knowing. But guess what? Through repetition, you become more knowledgeable. It becomes common to you. And now you've expanded your horizon. So that's what it's going to take. It's going to take us literally, learning to come out of your comfort zone. Most of you guys don't know this. If you had met me 20 some odd years ago, before I got into network marketing and in real estate, I was an extremely shy person. Extremely shy, so to where when I go to an event or I'm the guy in the corner and I never leave the corner. I never interacted with people. And, um, that's just how I was. I was easily embarrassed and contemplated on what people think and so forth. And, once I transitioned from being an engineer into the world of real estate, where now my income is directly in response to what I do, If I do not produce, I do not earn. It's commission only. It was a direct result of my activity. I was forced to make a conscious choice, to come out of my sphere, come out of my little world of where I'm contemplating and embarrassing and feeling sorry for myself, or not, feeling like I can interact with others, and go out there and get things done so I could feed the family and put food on the table. And once I made that choice, it wasn't easy. I had started to go out, force myself, and come to find out I became a people person. I never knew that was buried deep inside of me, but I had to, it took me, you know, a couple of years to really get comfortable. And even now, sometimes the shyness shows up. But I would tell you, I would not meet the great people that are on this phone if I had not come out of my comfort zone. I would not have had the relationships and the success, you know, of being in network marketing if I had not come out of my comfort zone. Listen, is it designed to be easy? No. Remember this, I keep saying it. All growth depends upon activity. There's no development physically or intellectually without effort. And effort means work. It's going to take effort, it's going to take work, but is the end result completely worth it? What you're looking to accomplish? You answer that question by the steps that you're going to take tonight. Okay, coming out of your comfort zone. Because when you think about this, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we're at the top of the food chain when it comes to synergy worldwide. Everyone that's on this call, think about it. We're at the highest level in the company, in the organizational tree, in terms of for the United States. And we are the ones actively building this enterprise to establish the market share in the Caribbean, North America, Central and South America. And when you take a look, the company has still not gotten into a momentum phase yet. Quite frankly, many of us that are on this call tonight can attain the level of Pearl just because of default by being here, just because of the timing when you came in and where you are. But getting there is up to you. Getting to the top, getting to these incomes, the health level of health that you desire, financial freedom, time freedom, is going to be predicated on the effort that you put in terms of you coming out of your comfort zone, getting a little anxious, putting a little extra stress on yourself to what? Retool yourself to expand your horizon so you can capture what is due to you, which is the market share that is available to everyone that's out there. Okay? Because 20-year-old debt-free profitable company backed by a 45-year-old company, publicly traded, already established in 28 countries worldwide, manufactures and tests the highest quality herbal supplements out there in the marketplace. Okay, a compensation plan that is fantastically rewarding and creates the right behavior. Okay, the elements are there. The key element is the diamond in the rough, and that is you guys. That is us. And when we refine ourselves and cut ourselves like a diamond should, and then our luster and our true beauty will shine when we cut ourselves, because we have to come out of the comfort zone and cut ourselves. They talk about a flawless diamond. There's nothing like it. We all are flawless, but guess what? We have to cut our own selves, okay? And make us the beauty that we truly are from the inside, okay? That's what it's going to take, ladies and gentlemen. It is a powerful opportunity to be a part of a wonderful, opportunity. But the mountain that you must climb is overcoming yourself. And that's why we encourage you, we uplift you. These testimonials we share with each and every one of you is so powerful. So, make that choice tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Your comfort zone, make it uncomfortable. Because guess what? Is it worth it for a season to be uncomfortable? You answer that question. And I'm just so happy this young lady's on the phone, because she's doing some tremendous things in the Caribbean and beyond. And she's just a team player and a wonderful team leader and such an accomplished person in network marketing. And I'm just blessed to be partnered with her, working with her. with this opportunity. She loves to have fun. She loves to help people, love to cruise the oceans, you know, and she's positioned to make a ton of money, a lot of money. And she knows a lot about the products, the company, the compensation plan. You know, I always take notes when she speaks, and that is none other than Mrs. Jacinth Waldron. Mrs. Waldron, are you on the call?
I am here, live and
Happy
in
to have
living
you
color.
tonight, live and direct. Could you share with the team, you know, just share with her where you see 2019, you know, what you're doing, how you could help people, you know, see people get help, what they need to do to get to the next level and so forth. Just share with them.
Well, it's good to be on. I know I've been kind of silent for the last couple of weeks. Last month we had an awesome trip to Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago, and it's just great. My husband and I, Hubert and I, we both work hard at the business, but we're just talking today and just thanking the Lord for the opportunity that we have, that all of us have, to touch and change the lives of people. And I'm very thankful for all the people that I've met along the way, and the other millions, I should say, that we're all going to impact with this awesome opportunity. Tonight I was just sharing with one of my distributors in Jamaica, and I'm saying where we are positioned now, I said it's like when Steve Jobs was working in his garage with those few people. We are at the ground floor opportunity, and just think of where companies like Apple and Microsoft and just some of the big multi-billion-dollar companies are. Many times people look at where you are, but they don't see where you began, the point that you began. And so many of you on the call, you might be thinking, well, people are saying, no, I'm not getting the results that I want. But I want to encourage everyone to just keep on keeping on. I talk to people every day, even some of our team members that might have kind of slipped away. People are looking for something every day. Every day we are positioned with opportunities. But ladies and gentlemen, there is no opportunity, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, like what we have with Synergy. Someone showed me an opportunity. They sent me a video, and I promised them. I always promise people I will look at what you have, but then I'll make a decision. And this company was just talking about how awesome their compensation plan is, and they have a matching bonus. And I'm like, okay, let me wait to see this matching bonus. It was 25% matching bonus. Now, mind you, with Synergy, we have mega match at 100%. So the people that you sponsor, you have 100% match of their basic commission. This company had 25%, and then the person that they sponsor had to be at a certain position before they got that 25%. And I haven't gotten back in touch with the person yet, but when I do, I'm going to thank them for sending me that video, and then I'm going to share our opportunity of 100% match. So we have a great opportunity. We just have to, as Hubert was saying to one of our distributors, I promise you that you will be successful if you stick around long enough to be successful. And folks, the grass may seem to be greener on the other side, but you still have to talk to people. You still have to share the products, share the opportunity with people. So don't get distracted. I want to encourage you not to get distracted by other things out there, because we do have the best opportunity. This product is changing the lives of people all over the world. And be ready to share your testimony. Have your testimony rehearsed. Because when you look at television and you see ads on TV, you see people sharing their testimony. I've used this product. Your testimony is powerful. And be ready. If you rehearse it, don't have a long drawn out thing. Maybe have 30 seconds. Have an elevator pitch that you can share with people. And so many times I set people up by asking them what they do for a living. I was at the salon last weekend getting my hair done, and while I was under the dryer, I had my laptop, and this lady approached me and she said, every time you come to the salon, you always have a tablet, a laptop. What do you do? And I said, well, I market a product that comes from a Nobel Prize of medicine that actually eliminates the #1 killer in the world in people's lives. And I just shut up. And she's like, oh my gosh, what is that? And by that time, all the people around started listening. And then I started talking about nitric oxide and how it was discovered. Asked if people heard of nitric oxide. Nobody ever heard of it. I said, have you heard of the X-ray, of insulin, of, penicillin? I said, it was discovered just like that, but many people have never heard of it. And just started sharing. And before you know it, some of the ladies just raised the hood off of their dry and they were listening. And I did a presentation right there on my laptop in the salon, gave people my website, and I had one lady, she ordered that night. I got home and I saw, congratulations, you have a new member. And I'm saying this not to show what I'm doing, but just to give you an example of be ready to share your business, be ready to share the opportunity wherever you go. The awesome thing that we have with this business is that our business is wherever we go. Like for someone who has a store, it's a brick and mortar, they open from 9 to 5, whatever it is. But our business is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, wherever we go. It's sharing. And O'Neill, one of the things you said is to step out of your comfort zone. Try to meet new people. Sometimes we just kind of deal with the warm market we have. I was saying to one of our distributors tonight, I said, listen, it's, he said, well, I'm talking to the same people and, I'm getting the same resistance. And I said, it's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. Stop trying to raise the dead people that you have. They're people that maybe it's your family or friends. Try to find new people and try to start with sharing how awesome this product is, the studies that came out of it. I always talk about the money back guarantee. I always share with people, listen, you have nothing to lose but what's bothering you. Share the opportunity, share the products, move it one step closer, because at the end of the day, I think we can all talk about Proagenine, but we need to go to the next step of finding new people and then helping those people to find new people. I know I probably talked longer than you wanted me to talk, O'Neill, but I just want to encourage those of you. I see some of the same people on the call, and I really want to commend you because you're staying connected. And when you stay connected to, the webinars, and you stay connected with the team members, you're encouraged and you're staying positive, because it's a negative world out there. And so many times if you're not connected, someone says the lonely battleship gets torpedoed. Stay with the fleet, stay with the group, stay connected. And even though you've heard what O'Neill and I say a million times, still keep listening and still keep being connected. And as you continue to do that, your enthusiasm would stay with you, to have that excitement, you'd have that commitment, and we can all grow in this business. Thank you so much, O'Neill. I hope I didn't go longer than you wanted me to.
No, you did perfect. Actually, I wanted you to share with the team because sometimes they hear it from me, but it's good for them to hear it from a different perspective of the timing of where we are, in terms of, and you alluded to that and you talked a little bit about it, but could you elaborate a little bit more about, the significance of this compensation plan and the timing of where we are in terms of building out the U.S. and the Caribbean?
Well, we're really on virgin territory. This week we had one of our top distributors from Barbados was on a cruise and spent a night at our home, and we're just talking about this was his second trip to the U.S., his wife's first. They were just amazed at how, like one of the cities in West Palm Beach probably has more people than the whole island of Barbados. And he's like, so how many distributors we have in West Palm Beach? I'm like, probably one or two. And the reality is that nobody's really heard of Synergy. We are just a sleeping giant, and we have such an awesome opportunity, not just for the U.S., but all of North America, all of the Caribbean, all of South America. And just think that, like Hubert was telling him, if we just had 1%, just think about the people in your town, your city, wherever you live. If we just had 1% of those people as customers, distributors, we all could be multi-millionaires.
Yep.
That's the reality of it, that we have not even scratched the surface. And so you might be thinking, okay, how do we do that? You know, someone says the way you eat an elephant is one bite at a time. And it's just being consistent. You know, in consistency lies success. It's what we do every day. And I just want you to look at a different perspective. This is the way I see it. I look at this business as a way of helping people, as a way of saving lives of people. And if you look at it that way, then if someone tells you no, you're not going to be as disappointed or feel badly. It's like, you know, someone's house is burning and you're giving them a hose. Say, hey, take the hose out the fire. And they're like, well, no, I don't want it. You know, I mean, it's the same way. That's the way we look at it. But we do have such an awesome opportunity here that, you know, 5 years from now, just think of where we all will be 5 years from now. We can look back and say, remember when, you know, there were 12 people on a call. Now we have thousands of people on. So I just want to encourage each and every one of us, let's make a commitment to do more, to be consistent in what we do, and just move forward in just making Synergy a household word. We have the most awesome product that there is. There are a lot of Me Too products on the market. There are even many products that kind of mimic what Pro-Arginine does. But, you know, there's only one original. There are many copies, but one original, and we have the original product. So I just want to encourage you to, let's just keep moving forward. And between now and the end of the year, as O'Neill said, we could all be pearls or above. And it takes one step. Just keep steadily moving along the way, and we'll all get there together.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Jacinth, for all you do and for being on the call. And I was taking some notes of what you're saying because it's so powerful, you know. And guys, you know, you're out there, and, you know, environment is everything. You are a direct product of the environment that you're part of. So being on these calls, staying plugged in, is so important. But also, you know, challenging yourself, as we talked about comfort zone, challenging yourself. Now's the time, ladies and gentlemen. You can make mistakes. You can, you know, now's the time to challenge yourself and step out and make those mistakes, because it's through the mistakes and failures that you're refined and you grow. That's how you implement the learning process. It happens through repetition, and, you know, finding out what don't works and what works. You know, because of the timing of where we are and who you are at this point, now's the time for you guys to challenge yourself and go through this process, because I am assuring you, you know, a year from now, 2 years from now, you know, you keep hearing me become repetitious about it. These calls, you know, we're going to have significantly more people on the calls, significantly newer people, and significantly to where you're going to have people doing these ranks. And you know, you're wondering where they come from, but you're going to be happy because guess what? Because it went through your line of distribution, and because of that, you have long-term passive residual income. That's what it's about. That's why it's so important to stay connected. You know, improve yourself in this environment, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy. It takes effort. It's not easy. It takes effort. It's not easy. It takes effort. But the reward is so worth it. Isn't this a reward worth it? I mean, everyone that's on the phone, look back 8 to 9 months ago when you were here. How much have you grown? Look at that. Don't you want to speed up that growth process? The more you step out of your comfort zone, you know, the greater the chances of greater success, greater improvement, greater results, okay, opening up your options and so forth. So if you look back, you know, 6 months, 9 months and see how much you've grown, guess what? Why not challenge yourself to grow some more? You know, so that's what this is all about, because we're partnered with a company that has an infrastructure and a success that is going to be here for a long time. And not only that, Most people don't know about it. You heard Mrs. Waldron talk about it. So it's just a fantastic time to be a part of a wonderful company that really works. It is the best kept secret, but not for long. The pioneers always takes all the arrows in the back, but guess what? They're the ones monuments, roads, bridges, airports are named after because they took the risk. That's where we all are. We all are pioneers with Synergy Worldwide. That's the timing of where we are. So welcome, pioneers. Welcome to the effort. Welcome to the movement. Want to thank you all. Remember, this coming Tuesday, we have an overview call where you can invite guests to listen to a full presentation of the Synergy Worldwide opportunity every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It never fails. It's a very professional webinar and conference call presentation. Stay connected to your web office, to the company. Go onto the blog. There's a lot of information being put out, a lot of great videos being updated on the site. There's a lot of tools there for us to be successful. Also, continue your rate of three-way calling. Many of us are getting better. I noticed that we are getting more proficient with the three-way call aspect. And guess what? Look at the results when you're not doing three-way calls to when you're doing them, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the result. It does not lie. So I just want to say congratulations to everyone. Thank you for being a part of the Legacy Movement and this wonderful team. Thank you, Mrs. Justine Waldron, for your wonderful comments and sharing with the team. And we look forward to seeing you guys on the next team call. My name is O'Neill Catnell. This concludes the call. And also we'll be sending out the recording to this link. So God bless and good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for a brilliant call. It was wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.